Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Mitchell out there with Jamal Murray, and it's McGrady in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Jalen Brunson is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Trent in at the 3 spot. Tipped. And here they come. The pull-up. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Yeah, we talked about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper, he's more than content to take it.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Brunson outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Mutombo with a rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
And here's New Orleans now. Orlando making their last shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Here's McGrady. Trent with the defensive effort. Here's New Orleans now. It's a 3-point game. And it's Brunson missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's McGrady. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. McGrady's got 6 points.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to McGrady. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Malone. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Toppin with it, checked by Murray, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game, and New Orleans making a change here. Edwards is checked in. On defense, the visiting team. Shot to stop the run. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Pass to Malone. Back to Murray. Fires the 3. On target from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New Orleans trails by 9. Edwards, a pass to Cousins. And here's Toppin from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Maravich. Here's Malone, guarded by Toppin. And he slams it in one-handed.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
That one goes in.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
You've got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Tatum, he's checked in for Trent, and he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. Three-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league.
Now here's Toppin. Pass to Edwards. And here's Brunson, defended by Murray. Only one man back on D. Here's Maravich, hounded by Tatum. Now Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But elect next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Good.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Orlando leading by 10. Here's McGrady. 11 points in the game. And, yep, it's good. McGrady's got 13 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Orlando going into the break up 12. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
We've got Naz Reid. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Trent in it for 2. New Orleans trails by 12. And for Orlando, they've got Ja Morant, and it's Mullen in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Edwards. Orlando with a rebound. Malone's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And for New Orleans, we've got Edwards. Naz Reid out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Morant in at the 1. And here's New Orleans now. To the inside, Antetokounmpo. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Morant using his speed. Pass to Marion. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Tip-off goes to Orlando. So with McHale sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Mitchell is out there with Murray. And there's Malone. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's Mutombo in at the center, filling out the middle. Mutombo is screen on Brunson. Murray, no good. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this court.
Here's McGrady, following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Malone kicks to McGrady. Good, it's Malone picking up the assist.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Brunson the pass to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now Murray. Pass to Malone. Back to Murray. Lets it go from deep. Toppin pulls it in.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Mitchell with it. Brunson picks him up. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Murray.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Brunson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Orlando. McGrady dishes to Malone. Launches it. At the top of the key, Mitchell. Fires for three. And that one's good. McGrady. McGrady's got 6.
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell showing off that great vision.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Nice job down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Malone. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's New Orleans with it. Trailing by 2. Trent. Here's Toppin. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it's Murray penetrating.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in the ag. Jamal is lights out at the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Edwards comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then for the Magic, Kevin McHale checked in for Malone. And it's Maravich in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Brunson. No good. Murray with the defensive effort. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. 5 points in the game.
The rhythm, the timing. When Murray is in sync, that pull-up jumper is a thing of beauty.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. Here's Brunson. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark. New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Tatum. It's deflected. Maravich against Edwards. Here's McGrady. That 3 off the mark. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Tatum passes to Edwards. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands. You let it go, Anthony Edwards.
McGrady against Tatum. Driving the lane. Outside for Murray. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Cousins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Toppin. And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Cousins. Giannis comes in for Toppin. Trent's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's John Morant in for Jalen Brunson. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Malone's checked in for Mutombo. Marion comes in for McHale. Mullins checked in for McGrady. And it's Morant in for Jamal Murray. Morant against Morant. Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one good.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Morant with it. From beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range. Trent outside. And it's good, 2 points.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Magic lead by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Orlando.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
So with Cousins on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Gary Trent, Naz Reid out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's John Morant, and it's Edwards in at the small forward. Here's Morant. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. They get Sean Marion.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
New Orleans making a switch here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Mitchell's checked in. On the wing, Mullen. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Marion kicks to Mitchell. Pocket 6. Takes a 3. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And here is Gilgeous Alexander following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Morant missing. Orlando leading. Now here's Morant. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Morant's got 5 now.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Doyle's making a switch here. Cousins is checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Mullen. Morant against Morant. And there it is for him. 5 points in the game.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Rebounded by Marion. Gilgeous Alexander's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Pass to Mitchell. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Hits it from three-point range.
The pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
As a passer, Morant has developed great instincts, and he's going to exploit those gaps in the D.
Here's Mitchell, and he lays it straight in. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
It's good.
Well, defense trying to get physical and shake up Gary Trent Jr., and he's not having any of it.
Trent's gone 50% so far, 2 of 4 shooting. Pass to McGrady. At the line, Orlando. Out to Morant. From outside the arc. Here's Malone. And finally they hit one. And the Magic lead by 4.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
And there's the call on Karl Malone. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Edwards has come in for Gary Trent, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Morant. Orlando also making some changes. McHale's checked in for Malone. Millsap comes in for Marion. And Murray subbed in for John Morant. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard, Jalen Brunson, these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And on the drive, Giannis, he can be so disruptive, just muscling his way through the defense.
Mitchell kicks to Murray. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Another miss by Orlando.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Now, here is McGrady. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And is there any shot T-Mac doesn't have?
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Magic. Six to shoot. Mitchell outside. No good that time. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 32.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with McHale sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Tracy McGrady is out there with Malone. And it's Mitchell, and it's Mutombo, and it's Murray in at the 1 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
A fader. Malone, no what?
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. And it's the Magic with the ball. Here's Murray. He has 7. Malone, left side. There's the 3. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Wants to get it to Malone and does. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Brunson diving in, and the shot goes in. Brunson's got 6.
Jalen Brunson outstanding at finding avenues to the cup.
Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way. Not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
Murray finds Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Toppin. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by McGrady. McGrady's got his 5th rebound in this one. The three gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
On deep, Trent buries it from 3-point range.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
2 points, that one goes.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Count that one from Toppin.
This guy's very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Malone down low. Toppin covering. Impressive fadeaway right there. Malone's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Now, here is McGrady. Following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. McGrady, and he banks in the layup.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Puts up a deep three. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Magic leading by 7. For 3, Murray. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Trent goes in. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Trent's got 9.
Oh, you love to see Gary Trent Jr. put it on the deck, slice through the defense off that drive. Stop it, Gary.
Tracy McGrady on the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Toppin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Cousins kicks to Trent. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. We've got 1:08 left to play in the 3rd. Murray, no good. New Orleans trails by 5. Trent passes to Toppin. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Antetokounmpo comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Anthony Edwards sub in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando also making some changes. Marion, he's checked in for Mutombo. Bowen comes in for McGrady. And it's Maravich in for Mitchell. For the tie. And it's Giannis missing. On offense, here are the Magic. The lead is 2. Here's Murray. Here's Malone. Another miss by Orlando. Trent against Maravich. Trent kicks to Edwards. Brunson outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Stolen by Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
For 3, Murray knocks down the 3 ball. 10 points for him. Long range from the inbound. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
And some fireworks there to finish the quarter. That 3 ties it up as we go down the home stretch.
And we wrap up the 3rd and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to foul.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Antetokounmpo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's John Morant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cousins in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Cousins. Following the miss by John Morant. And it's Morant missing. And here's Morant. Connects on the 17-footer. And the Magic lead by 2.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
And so Morant will bring it up for Orlando. They get it again. McGrady off with the layup. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the game tied up here for New Orleans.
Yeah, you see this. Teams try to get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, but he's willing to play through contact on drives. Nicely done.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Paul Millsap's checked in for McKee. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told him he liked the way they were working. He said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And it just doesn't take many steps for Antetokounmpo to get up the floor on the break. It's just steal, sprint, and finish.
Now, here is McGrady. Morant passes to Mitchell. Orlando moving the ball around. Morant left side. Cousins pulls it in. New Orleans in the lead. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Some changes for New Orleans. Toppin, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for Edwards. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Morant. 10 for the Magic. Mutombo, he's checked in for Millsap. Malone comes in for Marion. And it's Jamal Murray in for John Morant.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's McGrady. Once again off the mark, Orlando. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Brunson. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Now Murray. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Mitchell kicks to Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Brunson the pass to Toppin. It's hauled in by the Magic. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a one-point game. The shot, the good-looking shot from the wing.
SGA, that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big-time clutch delivery.
Murray outside. Malone in the post. Toppin's there. And good that time. And the Magic lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
DeMarcus Cousins leaves no doubt in a big moment. Big-time play.
There's a minute 40 left here in the fourth quarter. McGrady with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Boy, that's the last thing they need. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
New Orleans with the ball. They lead by 1. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. McGrady outside. Here's Mutombo. Good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And you want to take these big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
What makes this close, try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Back to Murray. Pass to Malone.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter, send it back.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
From deep three-point land. A shot by McGrady, no good.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, by virtue of skill and temperament, so ready to deliver in these moments.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's McGrady. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the deep.
McGrady kicks to Mutombo. Lets it go from the wing. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, missed it. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey, this bucket is far.
Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Murray with it. They've got Malone. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Mutombo in at the 5 spot. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Toppin's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying hops. I got a little hops in my game, too.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Pass to Malone. Shoots over Toppin. Malone, good. Malone's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
Oh, just very good offensive execution. Couldn't have asked for a better shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Mitchell outside. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Malone sets the pick for McGrady. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. To the paint. It's stolen by Mutombo. McGrady outside. Murray outside. Stolen by Brunson. By himself. Jalen Brunson gets on the break.
Oh, my goodness. Brunson leaving everyone behind on the one-man play.
McGrady outside. The quick look, no good that time.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Here's Toppin. Back to Trent. And here's Brunson outside. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
It's the first, and that turns the lead to 6. And McGrady drops them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
Boy, aggressive move by DeMarcus Cousins. He'll dish out more punishment than he receives, that's for sure.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Here's Murray, a 3-ball. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Brunson against Murray. And here's Trent outside. Goes back up. He gets it in there. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Trent kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Trent. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Count that one from Toppin.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. Both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Deal with a lot of people on Medicaid. I ain't got nothing to people on Medicaid. I grew up on Medicaid. Rang a lady up the other day. She had 6 medications. What did I do? I said, hey, man, 6 meds will be $1. $1? I don't have
Shameless face
Oh, I picked this shit on 3? Damn. Yeah. It was on 3? Oh, yeah, that's that bitch on 3.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you with our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Gary Trent is out there with Toppin. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for Toronto, we've got Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Lambeer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lillard against Brunson. Inside, here's LaVine. LaVine throws it down.
So good at getting elevated. LaVine rises up and hammers it down.
Here's Trent. Uses the glass on the layup.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
Now here's Trent. Love grabs the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Lillard finds LaVine. Love for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Precision shooting off the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
To the middle. Leonard against Trent. And here's Brunson from the arc. He buries it from three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The deep three from LaVine. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Gilgeous-Alexander. Here we go. And that one's good.
Gilgeous-Alexander in traffic uses that athleticism.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Love. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brunson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, Toronto, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And that's Love picking him up defensively. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to be on Kevin Love. And New Orleans making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Toppin outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Edwards, no good. Toronto trails by 4. Lillard passes to Leonard. Back to Lillard. Now Leonard puts one up from 19. And Toppin pulls it down. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And they get it back. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pure from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points.
SGA doesn't rely on the three to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Lewis is checked in for Toronto. Tatum, he's checked in for New Orleans. 1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lillard. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 4 rebounds now to the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Toppin on top of the world there.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Toronto. 9-point game. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Cousins with a screen on Lillard. And it's Brunson missing. Here's Toronto with the ball. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid's falling into the second round, and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy's continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. And I like this. Don't just put Obi on the perimeter or have him spot up. Use that length, use that toughness, let him make plays inside.
Now here's Levine. Pass to Lambier. Here's Leitner. Lillard outside. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by New Orleans. There's 38 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Edwards. Good on the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
Lillard with the bucket.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
Here's Cousins. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Down low. Here's Toppin. No good with a layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And so it's New Orleans closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Kyle Lowry. Brooke Lopez is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Lewis in a 2-guard. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, the soft teardrop. Giannis.
Man, defensively so tough to make a decision. What do you want to stop? You come off the pick, Giannis can pass, he can finish. It can really cause you to hesitate.
And for New Orleans, they've got Gary Trent, Naz Reid out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Edwards in at the 3. And for Toronto, they've got Brooke Lopez, Kawhi Leonard out there with Kyle Lowry, and it's Leitner in at the 4.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Here's Leonard. He's scoreless. Oh, Leonard! A special delivery!
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
Robbed! Soft touch off the glass. Leonard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Morant, pass to Reid. Takes a 3. That's Morant missing. Toronto trails by 9. Pass to Lewis. Here's Leitner. With the floater. Up again. Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Toronto making a switch here. Lillard's checked in, and New Orleans will go for a different look here. Cousins, he's checked in for Reed. Toppin comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Brunson is subbed in for Ja Morant.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Pass to Leitner. Lillard with the ball. Here's Leitner. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Toppin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Trent. The kick out to Brunson. This one for 3. Yes, sir! Brunson for 3.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
To the left side wing. Leonard outside. Here's Leitner. Pass to Lillard from deep. And the three-pointer goes. Lillard's got 7 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Love the screen on Trent. Here's Lowry. And rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Leitner passes to Lynch. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Lillard. It's deflected.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Lillard passes to Leitner. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Love. On the wing, Levine. Lillard up top. 11 feet out. Oh, Lillard just owning the paint.
Well, you might have thought he was rushing. I think he knew exactly what the time was on the clock. Lillard keeping his composure.
Brunson against Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. 19-footer. Brunson misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make him fall, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Tatum. And Tatum gets it to go through the D.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Again, the miss by Lillard. Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's New Orleans going into the break put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
New Orleans leading by 12. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Obi Toppin out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Cousins in at the center position. Levine passes to Lambier. Now Lillard. Floats one up. Another shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards hard. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the game. Here's Love. Pass to Levine. Leonard for 3. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
Oh, Kawhi, so consistent with his approach, affects every phase of every minute that he plays.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And miss after miss right now.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
New Orleans leading by 7. Sneaking inside, it's Brunson.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Levine for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got 9 rebounds now. Cousins, the pass to Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Oh, man. Brunson can do that?
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Raptors. They trail by 11. Outside Levine. Leonard against Trent. And Leonard, here we go. And he gets that one. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Brunson misses. And so here is Toronto. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. Brunson. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Love for 3. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Love's got 6.
He just has such a nice touch for a big man. Love's three-point shooting, a huge part of why he damages defensive schemes.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. That three's off the mark. Toronto trails by 8. Pass to Levine. minutes gone now in the third quarter. Leonard against Trent. Outside Levine. 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
And Toppin has that kind of reach. 7'2" wingspan. Get that out of here.
Brunson inside with the finish.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Pass to Lambier. Leonard outside. Three-pointer. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 10. Trent, the pass to Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Edwards, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Toppin's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Levine passes to Leitner. Leonard for 3. Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Toronto making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Toronto trails by 7. Lowry outside. Pass to Leonard. Back to Lowry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Cousins has got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Outside Edwards. It's good. Edwards, what strength.
Outstanding work in close. Edwards is just so confident from this area.
And here's Lowry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Leonard. Over Edwards. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim. Well, it's been an exciting game for the offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's New Orleans. They lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Kyle Lowry out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Leitner in at the 4. Moran against Lillard. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer off the mark. Toronto trails by 7. Here's Lewis. Pass to Leitner. Over on Antetokounmpo. Leitner can't hit. Leitner's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Edwards, a pass to Cousins. Love with the defensive effort. Here's Toronto with the ball. Lowry outside. There's a screen by Love. Now here's Lillard. Here's the 3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
You cannot let Dame team get good looks, especially from the corner.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Toronto trails by 6. Here's Lowry. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Some changes for Toronto. Leonard comes in for Lewis. And it's Levine in for Lowry. Trent, he's checked in for New Orleans. Jalen Brunson comes in for Ja Morant. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Raptors. 7-point differential. Payne goes in. Rebounded by Trent. Here's Toppin. Here he goes. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And Toppin getting a little bit fancy with the throw down that time.
Pass to Lillard. Leonard outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've led by as many as 14. Trent, the pass to Cousins. And here's Brunson from the arc. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul of the game.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. New Orleans leading by 12. Levine with a steal. To the paint. Here's Love. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Kevin Love getting comfortable on the inside on that possession. He's got the size and touch to be effective around that.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Levine.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted. That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And a slam dunk by Toppin. Great game for him. Double-double now.
And how used to the dunk is Obi Toppin. He had 190 in his 2 years in college. That's a ridiculous number.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on rebound.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Ja Morant, he's checked in for New Orleans. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Looking to end this cold spell. Lillard passes to Lambier. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Lowry, he's checked in for Lillard. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. Counted from distance. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Kyle Lowry pulling out all the stops now, showing all of his range.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Lowry against Morant. Lowry, no good. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not going to go that time. There's 57 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Levine.
Levine's got better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans?
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Here's New Orleans now. They've got a 9-point lead. Levine against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Toppin. Trent outside. Three-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Drives to the hoop. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And New Orleans leads by 14. And so it's New Orleans winning this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Obi Toppin.
And then finding her will be easy. Easy squeezy, PC's feces. I want feces to be precisely the one to bring her to me. And then my vengeance will be horrible, horrible. And the policeman, horrible. Amen. And then we'll go to another country to find happiness.
You ain't from Rock. You're not with me.
Yes,
You're from New York. You ain't
even hundreds of fishmen That'll finally give us control of the oceans of the
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left me stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I think be bust down. Wait, Fugazi, let me find out. Fugazi, let me find out. Fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line. Baby, on my wrist, that's so bust down. We just go to hot, that's a touchdown. Caught it black, that's a man down. We was out in traffic with that.
I just got the iPhone 16 Pro.
Told him that one on get so drastic. Shut up, be that thing, he got magic. I don't, cause they too fake. I put Boogie on recording off of Tuesday. For real. I called her, told her, say it's too late. I remember having on the E-way. Now the 22 call, I do a now she using eBay. OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HECL, with new late. I used to ride the 4, the options on the 2 tray. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my booty. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and rockin' dirt, too deep. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when it come to defense, we got. And when they come to, they don't know Loki, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left me stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, they be buzzed down. Oh, yeah, Fugazi, let me find out. Fugazi, let me find out. Oh, yeah, Fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
You know, I think it's about that time again. You already know it's about to be the coldest summer ever, right? Yo, L Street. Yeah, L Street. L Street. Come on. Boy, you know I had to dip, set my wrist. This that Pelly in the wintertime with that bird, with that chicken. Chillin' with the camera on and jewels on and that chain on, just glisten. We be on straight bars like Jim. That's Jim, just glisten. Yeah, I was trying to keep up with the Jones. I was trying to keep up my phones. Hustle up before they burn around steady. I was just burning out, but I was learning how to stretch it like a finger bowl. Never been playing with the same. That was at these other. See, I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. I was respecting the hustle. Y'all be respecting it. I be with shakers and movers, counting my blessings, cause one day you lose it. Hey, boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist. This that ride around, that drive around with them chains on my chest. This that hustle music when the hustle moving, they ride around with that. Take my go get it, we gon' go get it, we gon' go get it, that's it. Boy, you know I had to dip set my wrist.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. So with Cousins on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Edwards. Toppin is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Pierce is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Brandon Roy. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Now here's Brunson. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. gets in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Outside Pierce for the 3. Good on the triple.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Toppin can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
First team foul.
Pierce with it. Tries the spin move. Outside for Ward. A three-pointer, no good. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. From down in the low post, it goes.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Şengün. The shot, no good. Good defense by Wembanyama. Edwards with it. Now Pierce defending. Here's Trent. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. It's good from the top of the key.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Hardaway against Brunson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
For 3. And Jalen Brunson gets the 3. Brunson's got 5.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And Pierce, here we go. And it's Pierce with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Toppin can't get it to go. Dallas trails by 4. Pass to Nowitzki. The shot's good. Boyd making the play.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Şengün passes to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Toppin. Here's Trent, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Trent. So both teams making some changes here. And he can't hit the second. Dallas with the ball. They trail by 3. Here's Nowitzki. It's rebounded by New Orleans. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Trent in the corner. And it's the Mavericks on the break. And it's Nowitzki missing. Wembanyama looking it over. Here's Cousins. And stolen by Nowitzki. Fast break Dallas. Beal gets a wide open look. And he hits it to tie the game up.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
Brunson against Hardaway. On deep, Trent. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Trent's got 8 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shoot a steady diet from outside.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Brunson, here we go.
Can't overplay Brunson to shoot. He will go right past you.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hardaway against Brunson. Outside Hardaway. Missed inside. Trent outside. Takes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. New Orleans on top, leading by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Smith. And it's Pierce. Then there's Rafer Alston. And it's Beal in at the 2 spot. And it's Smith with the ball. Brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. To the middle. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Howard Drew finished the play, and Josh Smith just shaking him off.
Brandon Roy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. New Orleans also making some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Tatum. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here are the Mavericks now. Outside Roy. Pass to O'Neal. Now Pierce launches a 3. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
Now here's Roy. He has yet to score. Edwards against Pierce. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Alston. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Toppin. No good there. Excellent D there from Pierce. Smith with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Alston kicks to Roy. O'Neal sets the screen for Roy. It's 3-pointers off the mark. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Carrington. Pierce against Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Cousins. Shaq with some nice D. It's Pierce on the wing. Edwards defending. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Dirk Nowitzki is checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Rafer Alston. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Nowitzki outside. Hardaway against Brunson. Roy passes to Hardaway. Stolen by Brunson. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Brunson against Hardaway. Shoots over Brunson. Gallus no good that time either. New Orleans leading by 5 to the wing right side. Tapping kicks to Brunson. Good D by Hardaway. Pierce dishes to Hardaway. There's the lob to Pierce. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky. And with the handle that Tim Hardaway has, boy, he can be fun to watch. There's an obvious joy to his game that you have to appreciate.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that. How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Brunson the pass to Toppin. New Orleans moving it around. And here's Trent outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Hardaway kicks to Roy. High post shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toppin finds Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Dallas. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Roy.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New Orleans leads by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Let's go. The stories will begin right now. It'll come down like the way he looks. I guarantee it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
So with Cousins on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Obi Toppin. Anthony Edwards out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Wembanyama in at the center. Here's Pierce. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Pierce feeling it out of there. Banked in off the glass. Pierce has got 10 points in the game.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Dallas trails by 7. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Roy. Here's Nowitzki. Toppin covering. Nowitzki, the pass to Şengün. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 4 rebounds in this game. And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along and then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Dallas trails by 10. Hardaway with a wide open look. Trains the three-pointer. Hardaway's got 8 points.
Yeah, Hardaway just great at pulling up off the dribble. You can't allow him any separation when he's got the ball. Yeah, easy call.
For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. Hardaway against Brunson. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 10. New Orleans leading by 7. And here's Brunson. And the layup is good.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Hardaway, no good. Hardaway has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Inside, here's Toppin. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Toppin's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans. Now, here's Roy. Pass to Nowitzki. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Pierce. And it's Jalen Brunson with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 11. Here's Trent. Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Shot from 12. And it's blocked by Brunson. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Beating the contact. Brunson gets by.
So assertive on the drive. Brunson doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. On the Mavericks with some changes. O'Neal's check in for Şengün. Smith comes in for Nowitzki. And Beal subbed in for Brandon Roy. And then for New Orleans, DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo comes in for Toppin. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Trent. 56 seconds left in the third. And the shot goes in. Hardaway has got 12 in the game.
An all-around challenge. I like whenever Smith finds his open teammates.
Brunson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocked loose. Beal with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pierce for three. Hands it from downtown. Pierce has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding him.
Tom T. Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there. Trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Yep, it counts.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
The drive by Cousins. Giannis dishes to Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For New Orleans, they have shot 5 of 6 from the foul line tonight. They throw good, Edwards.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. New Orleans on top, leading by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rafer Alston is out there with Brandon Roy. Then it's Smith. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Beal in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Staggering accuracy from Beal. Goes up from deep range and makes a tough shot look easy.
Carrington, that's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And a deep 3 from Beal. The rebound by Carrington.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Last break, Dallas. Here's Alston. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Toppin. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Trent. New Orleans leading by 9. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He is just a monster on the boards. And with those soft hands Cousins has, he's going to turn those offensive rebounds into putbacks almost every time.
Dallas making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Wembanyama, he's checked in for New Orleans. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Roy against Gilgeous-Alexander. They get it back, and Şengün is right there.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Count it. And New Orleans leads by 11.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Roy misses. Roy's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Trent. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Pierce comes in for Bradley Beal. Hardaway is subbed in for Rafer Alston. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Roy, that's a two-pointer, and it's good, assisting in the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. New Orleans leading by 9. And Wembanyama finds Brunson. Mavericks with the rebound. Şengün's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Love when Nowitzki finishes with the dunk, showing some outstanding lift on that one.
Toppin passes to Wembanyama. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him.
Man, God damn. Look at me.
Over Toppin. It's good, and the New Orleans Leaders got down to 5 on the bucket from Nowitzki.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know, this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Puts it up from 17. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got 10 rebounds here tonight. He's so active. Here's Brunson. Pass to Wembanyama. Roy against Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Roy, a screen on Brunson. Here's Pierce. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Brunson against Nowitzki. Here's Toppin. No good with the triple. Down low. Here's Roy. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Good luck trying to guard Brandon Roy. This guy can do it all out there.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team. Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest, this game's over.
And here's New Orleans now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And the dunk by Brunson. Hardaway with the steal. So New Orleans wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Olin.
Trying to make it home through these ups and downs. Trying to right my wrongs. I still think about them days I was losing hope. It's levels success, you to go. Driving slow, supercharged Range Rover. Fighting Glen Cove, income perpetual. One left, rest is gone. I'ma need some extra, bro. We've been giving lessons though, showing better ways. Orange juice Benz with the shades closed. We've been on some other getting money, I suppose.
I said they were coming for us, but me no different. Said they got something for us, but that ain't your ego, is it? Yo, thought I was coming one up, but I got my people clicking. Yeah, I can see yo, so ego driven. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Tell the man put it on me, I suppose. The MB, I suppose. Could the girls get friendly, I suppose. But I'm just a real G, I suppose. Do it all for the family, I suppose. But we'll see how it goes. Hope I can stop maybe, but I won't.
She see the shit
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Topping out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Edwards in at the 2. And for New Orleans, we've got Green. And it's Pierce in at the 3. There's a screen. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's Trent. Here's Brunson outside. Korver grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ball can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Edwards. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Here's Pierce. Brunson defending. To the inside. Here's Paul. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Korver from outside the arc. No good. Toppin outside. And here's Trent. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Puts up a deep 3. Nails it from 3.
He doesn't typically hit from that deep. Wow, CP.
Brunson against Paul. The kick out to Edwards. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8-foot Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
A nice shot by Toppin.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Paul with it. Over Brunson. That won't go either for Paul. Paul's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Here's Pierce. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And New Orleans making a change here. Williams is checked in. Cousins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Lets it go from deep. And it's Nowitzki missing. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by Green. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Jackson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for New Orleans. Outside, Green. Pass to Nowitzki. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Sometimes the basics are all you need. Draymond runs a fundamental play to a great effect.
New Orleans trails by 3. A minute 42 left to play in the first. And that one's good. Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly. Just dropping his shot in.
Outside Paul. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Paul. Five on the clock. The 3. It's held in by New Orleans.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skills. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now here's Trent. Outside Edwards for 3. The rebound by Nowitzki. Edwards gone 1 for 3 on the night. Nowitzki pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Here's Scott. Pass to Williams. Drains the triple. Williams has got 5 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Edwards. Trent outside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Here's Pierce. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. 5 points in the game.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's New Orleans up by 3. Stay with us now as... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
We got Jackson, Domantas Sabonis out there with Williams, and it's Pierce in at the 4-man spot. And for New Orleans, Marcus Cousins is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Carrington in at the point guard. Williams misses. And Tatum's got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Here's Edwards. Scott with a rebound. Here's Pierce. He's got 5. And again, New Orleans, no good. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
He drops it from range. Pierce has got 8. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Toppin, he's checked in for New Orleans. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Jason Tatum. Here's Carrington. No points so far. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at SGA, so adept in traffic.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Here's Korver. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Toppin outside. Pass to Carrington. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Jackson surveying the D. Got a hand on it. Now Sabonis. The 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Here's Carrington. And here's Toppin. Defended by Jackson. Toppin passes to Cousins. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Jackson finds some space. Gets it to go from the corner. Jackson's got his first basket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
They're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Hey, one heck of a crossover there. Now it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good. So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both. Here's Paul. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Nowitzki. Toppin with a double team. Here's Paul. And he makes it on the layup. Paul's got 6.
Wow, even against contact, defense does all they can to stop Paul inside, and he still slips by them.
Pass to Toppin. Trent outside. Got it. He's got 7.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
New Orleans leading by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul can't get it to go. Paul's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I like what the defense was thinking, but Gilgeous-Alexander just outworks them and gets his shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for New Orleans. Edwards comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Paul gets it to go.
The defense cannot give Paul any airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Edwards, a pass to Brunson. Jalen Brunson playing big right now.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Green. There's the three. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
Must have been too good to pass up because Green is kind of picky from the arc.
Top and right side. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Edwards on target.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pierce can't get to it. New Orleans trails by 3.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Green finds Paul. Pass to Nowitzki. Back to Paul. Puts up a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's New Orleans. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Jerks off to it first. You want to give me some of the jerk off to? No? Scooty, what are you doing, man? Don't go off it. That's so fun. You're doing it. If a man has ever used Bluetooth, and we're used to okay, we can take them. If that can help, that can help.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New Orleans trails by 3. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Nowitzki in at center. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half. And it's Brunson missing. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Nowitzki. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Nowitzki's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the basket is good.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Wembanyama. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Green, the pass to Paul, and Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Korver, guarded by Edwards. Korver passes to Nowitzki.
The near 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama. I mean, that will disrupt shots. Believe that.
Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. We've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. New Orleans trails by 7. Poke loose. The kick out to Brunson. Takes the 3. And again, New Orleans no good. Brunson's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Here's Pierce. Brunson defending. Yep, count it. He's got 12.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Here's Toppin. Outside Brunson. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Here's Paul. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Wembanyama finds Trent.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Edwards outside. Korver grabs the board. New Orleans leading by 8. Ball passes to Korver to the right side. Fade away. And it's Nowitzki missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Toppin against Green. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
How about Brunson showing his burst to the rim? Speed and vertical on display.
Pass to Nowitzki from the arc. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Toppin's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Edwards. Edwards, no problem with the contact.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And New Orleans making a change here. Williams is checked in. Cousins, he's checked in for New Orleans. Williams from long range. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Williams has got 8.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Oh, my. Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
Here's Paul. No good there with a step-back J. And so Trent will bring it up for New Orleans. It's a 5-point game. Oh, the teardrop falls in. 9 points in the game.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
Pass to Nowitzki. The 3 ball. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Such a good facilitator. If your defense makes a mistake, Hall will find the open man.
Here's Cousins. Rebounded by Green. New Orleans leading by 6. They double him with Wembanyama. Here's a 3 from Paul. Knocks it down from distance.